Another thing that you need to consider is your jungle pathing. We see jungle is strong siding. By strong siding you, I mean if Woodrick comes here, if your jungle wants to follow, he could follow. So
Yeah.
if you are top lane, you're more inclined to recall here. But judging of the Braum low HP and judging that your strong side was Cyan, you should never recall here. The fact that you told me I didn't recall, you shouldn't tell me that. You should say, yeah, of course I don't recall. I'm gonna kill the Braum. They're lower than me. I have Cyan around bot. Why would I recall? I'm not bronze. So this is good that you stayed. Oh my god, he missed the E. Santa Braum.
I can die in this lane if I get hit by Braum passive. So that's why I really need to care about Braum Q.
Yeah. So I would say it's like pretty difficult for you to die in this lane. You kind of like challenger players would say the following thing: you have to be stupid to die in this lane. That's what they would say.
Really?
Yeah, it's not impossible, but it is a 70 or 80 to 20% lane. Like 80% of the cases you should win lane.
Why should be winning lane?
Just because Xayah is really bad champ. Typically you pick this as a counter pick if they have lots of like melees, and Draven with 2 axes, he's not, you can't trade against him. Just impossible. You have 2 axes, you just, if you trade with 2 axes and she hits everything on you and the root, you still win hard. If the Braum is playing with the shield, yes, it is harder. If you ask any challenger players on Draven, do you know Dealer Z?
Yeah, I know him.
Yes, I played against him. He always bans Braum. And there is a lot. Well, actually, no. He bans Alistar, Braum. He bans like champions that are annoying for him. Braum is a very good champion in Draven.
I think Alistar is fine if he can cancel his jump, but yeah, Braum is really annoying because of his wall. Like, he's a worst champion to play against.
It's not impossible to lose this lane, don't get me wrong. It's just if you play it right, it should be fine. And even if you get queued by the Braum, you should be fine. So let's see how you play. Level 1, tell me a bit more about level 1 Xayah versus Draven.
Well, I try, as you saw, we cheesed them. Xayah walk into us, so I try to not just grab and we trade. Then she's really low, so what I want to do is whenever Xayah is trying to last hit a minion, I will hit her, so she's low and then we can dive or something like that.
Would you say that Draven is a strong champion level 1?
Yeah, I mean, Draven is the strongest ADC level 1.
Yes. What about, I mean, Ezreal with little tempo, Kai'Sa with isolated Q, Kalista is like, I wouldn't say necessarily the strongest, it depends a bit on the matchup, but yes, in the top best ones as well. Okay, Xayah, where would you put her? Like strong, medium, weak, level 1?
She's weak level 1. Except if she has Rakan and she take W.
They take W. Okay, that sounds good. So you tell me that Xayah is weak at level 1, which if you ask a challenger player, they will say to you that Lucian level 1, pretty bad. Aphelios level 1, pretty bad. Ashe level 1, very strong. But we don't talk about Ashe. Xayah level 1, very bad. So we have these champions are not so good at level 1. So let's see how you do it. So you cheese, and here you go in up, which is really good. So let's see how you play here. Let's see how you play here. So you have 1x, 1 auto attack, and then you wait, 1 auto attack, 1 auto attack. Okay, what should you be doing if I give you the mouse right now and I say, hey Navy, please play this situation for me. You have cleanse, you have potion, you have word, you can back off, you can go in. What do you do here?
I think it's better to go in, maybe, because of cleanse.
Is there a way you die here?
No, there's no way I die.
There is no way you die. You have 1x with Draven. I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. 2x Draven is no counterplay, but 1x Draven is still pretty strong. And we're talking about Xayah, right? Xayah is so useless, so fucking useless. Level 1. So let's see your clicks here, because you're understanding that you win. I mean, yes, you win because of the champions you play compared to Xayah, but you're also winning because of the HP lead that is, we don't even need to talk about this, it's huge. But if you take this, if you see this in a very slow motion, which I know you didn't do, look, pay attention to the next click here.
Yeah, I'm backing off.
This is very subtle, but it's a very bad bet. So she's incredibly weak at level 1. You know it, but look, just backing off. In my opinion, if you get stunned here by Braum, and then the Xayah will get baited to auto attack, you cleanse, you kill her.
Yes, I was
Right.
scared of Braum passive. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I didn't think
In-
about this.
In general, it's good. Yeah, I mean, I'm scared of Braum passive as well. It's crazy. Level 1, it's pretty good. Not to be underestimating the Braum. But there is a difference if Braum is like putting the passive here on you and has this HP and she's starting W. Are you an AD carry main who feels like no matter how well you play, win the lane, make good decisions, play mechanically well most of the times, but you still have no real impact? You crush it one day, win 5 games in a row and feel unstoppable, but the next day you lose every single game and start doubting yourself. Am I even a good AD carry? What can I do if enemy top lane and mid lane are so fed? Imagine a world where you never let a lead slip away. You know exactly how to push your advantage, exactly when to rotate at the right time, and how to control objectives so you can snowball the game. A world where, as AD carry, you don't feel forced to make risky plays and you don't drop your lead. But you don't have to imagine it, you can make it a reality. This is Martin. He was grinding games, watching guides, and trying his best, but none of it seemed to work. The problem? He was focusing on the wrong things. You don't improve just by playing more games, you improve by fixing the small mistakes that cost you wins. And that's a problem that most AD carry face. From Platinum 3 to Diamond in 2 months. Billy found himself making the same mistakes over and over again, engaging at the wrong time, or mispositioning in teamfights, dying for no reason, and he even knew some of the mistakes, but he didn't know how to fix it. He would find himself guessing what to do next, unsure whether to push, rotate, or fight, while feeling completely lost in the mid-game. Now, he knows exactly what to do at every stage of the game, and his results speak for themselves. Silver to Emerald in a month. Shaquille went from Diamond 4 to Challenger. Alex went from Gold to Grandmaster, and they are not alone. They are part of a growing community of over 3,254 players who have taken coaching and transformed their gameplay. But here is the truth. This was not overnight, and it was not effortless. Shaquille spent 2 years grinding to reach Challenger, not by playing more, but by playing smarter. Alex dedicated 26 months refining his skills and climbing to Grandmaster once he started focusing on what actually matters. So no, this is not a one session and you'll climb instantly, promise. If you're looking for that, if you're looking for a shortcut, this isn't it. But if you're willing to put in the time, willing to put in the effort, apply the right mindset, and focus on the details that actually matter, this is the proof that coaching actually works. You're closer to being a great AD carry than you think. Most players just need to uncover what's actually holding them back. That's it. You could keep grinding, watching random guides, and hoping for progress, but how much time will you waste before realizing something is missing? You could finally find the real mistakes that have been keeping you stuck and start making real progress. You have already put in the effort. Now let's make sure it pays off. Book your coaching session now at bizaz.com. Yeah, in that case, she has a chance to win. But in this specific case, Braum is useless. Why? It's because, I mean, yeah, you get stunned here, let's say if you woke up. But the fact that the Zaya is so chunked here, and the fact that she didn't like start W, at least she didn't show that she started W, she can't really trade you here. So you played it a little bit too safe here, and then I think it's more than that. Yeah, like, okay, so you tell me that you should have gone here, which, yes, you played too safe. You're a safe Draven player. I don't even want to say that because you don't find Draven players that play safe, but pay attention to this. Okay, if I give you the mouse right now, what do you do in this case?
What should I do in this situation?
Yeah, like what would you say you should do here?
Walk up to Xayah because she's walking up to me.
Okay, yeah, you could walk up to Simon. Obviously, if you're clicking here, she's probably just gonna back, right?
Yeah, I should be itching Braum, actually.
Okay. That sounds good. Do you see where you're clicking right now?
Yeah, I'm backing off.
Super backing off. This is like a safe Draven player. I don't see this like very much. A safe Draven. It's like I see a Vayne that is playing aggressive early. And yeah, I see that you're actually having pretty low kill ratio. Yeah, so you're playing pretty safe. I see why you're stuck in this Emerald, because of this bad pattern. No problem, that's why we're here. So because pay attention to this, it's very funny. Like you're clicking back 1 time, but you're clicking back 2 times, you're clicking back 3 times. Like here, don't drop the axe, just sit here and hit this motherfucker, right? He's this mustache guy, because he's hitting like he's winning here. He's not winning here. Look at the, like, this is actually so funny. Look at the Xayah damage here. Let's see on slow motion. Holy
Yeah, she
shit.
did nothing.
40 damage. And don't worry, with her auto attacks, she still does 40 damage. So you win, even with electrocute against little tempo, I think you win this hard. So you see this? Oh, so safe, so scared. So that's a bit of a red flag. So
I know.
So we are, how should I put this? We are playing, but it's not playing safe. It's understanding the limits, understanding how strong you are. We are playing really safe with Nautilus Draven versus Braum Xayah when they already low HP. So you saw that they were low HP. We are clicking back and running away of Braum, even if you hard win. And then typically when you play Draven, you kind of need this skill called being alpha, the skill of knowing limits, the skill of I'm gonna tank this stun, I'm gonna win anyways, because you are a lot of times frontline with this champ and you gotta win your lane. And look how beautiful you play here. Look, you're like, fuck you, okay, fuck you.
Yeah,
look at your clicks.
I don't know why he was moving forward.
Like, you're like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm Draven. Welcome to the League of Draven. Yeah, and it was close because you still didn't play it like here. You're winning, and I would go in. Not now, like here. Auto, don't click back. You can still do. Look at this. Boom. Yeah, going. Good. And here I would use the potion already. Look at your potion.
Yeah.
Super important. And then now flash, which is fine. Did you drop an X or what happened?
I only had one X.
Let's see.
I think.
Wait. I think you did drop one, didn't you? So because now you have one, and then yep, you dropped.
Yeah, because I was moving forward.
Yeah. Okay. And then here.
Gen press S key.
So if you had the potion, you actually escape. But yeah, you should have used it earlier. I wouldn't go cleanse on Draven. I mean, there are some challenger players that always go barrier no matter what. I agree with them because barrier is so good. And again, when you play Draven, when you play Aphelios, you want to be alpha. What do you mean by that? Well, if I have red white, I don't know if you play Aphelios. Okay, not much. If you wanna like play Draven, you play super aggressive. You play 1v2. You play off limits. You play so getting barrier can make it very clutch. So this is why when you're gonna see, not all of them they take barrier, but you see most of them they take barrier. And sometimes even if it's actually, let's see if we can find lane Palestine. This guy. So I would personally get barrier in most cases. Okay, now I don't condemn you. You took the cleanse against Braum. Okay, let's see the minimap though. So you do this. Looks like we have Cyan in the jungle. That is interesting to know. And now you're pretty low HP.
He was trolling the game. He's mostly why I lost that game.
You're pushing. And he's invading, which is very interesting. He's there, he's invading.
Yeah, but I cannot stay because I was really low life, so...
And then you just recalled. I see. And then they just dive there. We didn't follow this. Okay. So... typically, if they do this, you should follow because they're making a play and you should stay. In this specific situation, it's not. It's good that you didn't. Because this is a crazy play. They are staying there. It's a Braum. We're probably not going to kill them. If they are doing that and you have this HP...
yeah, I would have stayed.
And you only have 800 gold, you can consider staying. In this case, I don't mind this. This is a good decision. You're like, oh, I abandoned them. It's a bad call. I'm not going to follow. Yes, in general, it's bad to not follow your teammates, but it's just a bad play, so you should just go. The only concerning thing here, and I see you're an Emerald player, or a Diamond 4. We know Xayah died. We know Braum. Braum should be here. Pay attention to your recall. I want to see the position of the recall. You talked about Kalist. You said you like Kalist. If this is Kalist...
yeah, I should have back right now
Yeah.
instead of going to my turret because
right here. And typically you shouldn't recall here. It's crazy. They can just walk up and stop you. But in this exact situation, Bromi should be around here. Zaya should, well, she just respawned, so she should be around here. We have two motherfuckers that want to cheese there. So yes, you can recall exactly here. In general, brush is always safer. Always safer. First or second brush, depending on where the tempo of enemy, the carry and support is. But in this exact situation, look at this. If you show me this play, and you're like, bro, look how nice this play was, I would flame you for this. Because why don't we recall from? Like, is it
okay.
This below master? Very small thing, but this tells me you're right. Because a master player would be like, what? Why would I recall there? I know Zaya, I know Brom. I'm gonna recall in the lane. What's the favorite build for Draven right now?
I think you should go BG first, and then Infinity Age.
Bit Infinity. Yeah.
Japan. If I really stomp the lane and have a lot of gold, I can go Infinity Age first.
Yeah, I'm not very familiar with the builds on Draven at the moment, but when I ask the Draven one trick pony, like a challenger player on Draven, he just tells me that there is just like so many builds on Draven. It just depends what you prefer, because his champion is so strong that no matter what you build, he's just good. And you just get a kill. That is so funny. How? Let's see.
Yeah, she was really bad.
I locked camera here. I want to see, because I would look here. I would look on the lane to see, is she pushing? Is she slow pushing? Is she still level 1? I wanna take information. You see, like how you're looking only at yourself.
Oh, I was looking at the minimap.
At the minimap, yeah, but you don't know how much HP the Zaya has. You don't know how many minions the Zaya has.
Yeah,
you just see a champion that, oh, she's moving up in the lane. Okay, but is she low? Is she full? How much mana does she have? Does she have minions? Is the wave slow pushing into you? Is the wave neutral? The minimap doesn't always tell you these things, you know. So that's why you should move your camera. And then it's slow on the W if you ask me here. Oh,
it was to catch my axe.
yeah. Oh, it's fine. That's no problem. It's just you're a Draven player and you have only should flame a little bit here, 400 points. Because look, if this is Sama, but if this is like a Diamond 1 player, he will take this and now he will double it. Why?
Without catching the axe?
Yes, without catching.
I mean,
You don't know the trick, right? So
no.
what you do? Show. What you do is that you want to make sure that you get the movement speed before you get your W, you get your X from the ground. So then you have another W to use them. So in other words, if you W now and then you catch the X, you're gonna have the movement speed from the first W, but now you have another W, you have the reset of W.
Oh, okay.
Alright. So if you watch Kalist, if you watch Hansama, this is basic for them. It's like this, but this is just normal basic knowledge. So let's see if I can show you. Like let's say I want to go in that motherfucker, and I have Q, I W, I take it, and now I use it again. You see that?
Okay.
That's how you do it. And in all of the montages, you'll see stuff like this. Yeah. Crazy. You see, that's why we're stuck. Some people say little things. This is not little. It's basic on Draven. Just getting your W. Let's see if we can find montage. Draven, Hansama. Montage. Let's see.
6 years ago.
Even 6 years ago, it's fine. It's the same basic thing. Oh, he did it here. Look at this. I'll do it in slow motion so you can see. So before he catches, he uses always
he
W.
used W.
So then when he has it here, he just resets it and uses it immediately. Really important. See, before he catches it, you see how fast he Ws? This is one of the important skills for Draven players. Okay, yeah, that's not good news. We don't have champion mastery on a champion that we play a lot. We'll see. And let's see how you play from here. So you W, take him. And then you kill him. What do? You can freeze, you can slow push. Okay, this is very nice. Wave is coming into you, so you shouldn't really touch it. You just... Yeah, you see what I'm saying? The camera control is also not very good here. Because...
I really struggle with camera to control on Draven. I don't know, because of the axis.
You're saying on Draven, so on the other champions is better?
Yeah, on other champions it's way better.
Very interesting. So you see what I'm saying? Because here you have a wave, enemy wave, and you have a next wave as well. So if this is a pro Pokemon, like if this is a master tier player, he's gonna be like, now he's gonna move his camera and he's gonna be like, let's say Udyr is not here. Okay, wave is coming into me. I can stay there and I can freeze. You don't need to push, but because you didn't actually take that information, you actually hit the mini. Boom! This one, you see? You see these two attacks? Still small.
Yeah, it was to keep my axis.
Yeah, well, if it's to keep your axis, not bad. But you see here, that what is random. This one you have full access right now. You can click here. Like you don't need to hit this. And then nice W before you catch it. That's good. Oh, pretty bad mechanically though. Like you remember Hansama? Let's watch this. Like W, good. Let's do the W. Okay, you take it. W. You see that? You're not using W's here. You see that? And now you use it. Do you see what I'm showing you?
Yeah, because I'm scared to not catch my axe when I use W.
Axe. Yeah. But you, like here, you just spam W, like now, just W, and then you can take your axe on that angle. Because here you see you don't have movement speed in between auto attacks. Shit. Maybe we need to give you drills. It's good we have lots of time. Okay, so it looks like you're the safe player. You're the smart player. You're not the guy that goes aggressive a lot. You're not the guy that makes risky plays. You're trying to stay consistent.
No, I'm stopping. I stopped playing that aggressive because I was always dying and getting punished. So I try to find the balance.
So after you kill this guy, you have more options. You can freeze this wave, right? But why am I saying that you can freeze? What makes me say that?
I don't really know. I'm really bad at wave management, not gonna lie.
You know what is a freeze?
Yeah, it's when you want your wave to stay at the same place.
So now...
At the same spot.
Now I'm saying that this is a freeze. Why do you think I'm saying that?
Because enemy wave have more minions than my wave.
Perfect. How do you know that?
Oh, there. Just from seeing the wave, I can see that there are more than 6 minions.
That's good. That's good. So we have 7 minions blue here. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 minions that are red here. So the wave is going to push into us because we have more minions right here.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. That's very good. That's positive state because if the wave is pushing into you and Zaya will need to walk up to the wave, right? Because we have 11 minions against 7 minions. The 11 minions will kill the 7 minions. The 7 minions will die faster, which means Zaya has to walk up to the wave. What you should do is that you can freeze. Freeze meaning that you can let the wave to come into you. And it's coming into you because they have more minions. And what does the freeze do to you? Like how does they help you?
I mean, the enemy has to walk up.
Yes, and then you can kill them, or you can just, zone them out of XP. If you push this, you're gonna give them farm into the tower. You can't really kill her into the tower, so you're not really gonna achieve anything by pushing. So that's how you should see it. You should just freeze here. But this will really depend on the state of the game, because it's better to freeze here. Prom died. If you think you can get plates reliably without dying, you should push. You break the freeze, and the freeze is gonna make Zaya lose minions, which is a good thing. But if you can get plates, you should always choose plates. So now I ask you, do you think by breaking this wave, breaking this freeze, you push, can you get plates reliably, judging of your champion, judging of your items, and judging of the death timer?
Yes. I can get one plate.
Yeah, you are Draven, you can get plate. You can do it reliably. Do you think if you can you die here?
No, Even if the enemy jungle come, we can kill him.
That's what I wanted to hear. Even if the enemy jungle can come, you're a Draven. You're not rich. You're not, useless champ. You're not playing Yumi, Kog'Maw. You have mobility with the W. You have E soon. You have Nautilus. So in this case, it's better to break the freeze. Break the freeze and push for the tower. If you're this HP, if you play Twitch and you feel like if the enemy jungle comes, you're dead, or they have Elise that is 7-0, or they have Evelyn level 6, it's better to let the wave come into you. Freeze means that they have more minions, we have less minions, the more minions will kill the less minions, and this will make them lose. You freeze by last hit. A last hit is killing a minion when it's very, very low HP. With Draven mains, what they do, I hate them for this, the minion is this HP, they last hit. I know you have a lot of damage with Draven. I appreciate that, and that's why I banned Draven. But you need to last hit when the minion is low, because if you're last hitting when the minion is almost full, you're pushing the wave too preemptively. So my point here is that judging of this state, you should break the freeze. But you see, I'm thinking about all of these variables. Because if next game you don't have Nautilus here, or next game this is a very strong champion that can kill you here, they have Elise, or they have a jungle that can really threaten you, you should just freeze. You also have Sign here on top side, so your weak side, so freeze can help you because you just stay almost under the tower and you're safe. But in this case, it's better to push. It's better to push. And we can see that you pushed. I would have liked if you were a bit more decisive with the wave. See what I'm saying? Because you see how confused you were.
Yeah,
with the wave.
I have poor wave management. Yeah, really.
Let's see what you're gonna do. You push this, and then you stay for the top, for the plate. Let's see. How much gold do you need for the next component now?
Yeah, 200.
200. So you play
for my BF glaive. BF soldiers.
Okay, so let's see what you're gonna do. 1.4k gold. You are very strong. Let's see if you
I didn't want to back. I'm trying to harass that Brom and kill him.
Not bad, not bad. I mean, you have the money, but the Brom is low. So if you think you can kill them reliably, it's better to stay here. It would be stupid to recall. Okay, they're full HP and you can't kill them, better to recall. But in this case, you're pressuring them. And this is good. You're pressuring them, you're choosing to not recall. This is a smart decision. Of course, I know you didn't think about all of these things, but this is smart. The fact that you stay. Another thing that you need to consider is your jungle pathing. We see jungle is strong siding. By strong siding you, I mean if Woodrick comes here, if your jungle wants to follow, he could follow. So
yeah,
if you are top lane, you're more inclined to recall here. But judging of the Brom low HP and judging that your strong side with Cyan, you should never recall here. The fact that you told me I didn't recall, you shouldn't tell me that. You should say, yeah, of course I don't recall. I'm gonna kill the Brom. They are lower than me. I have Cyan around bot. Why would I recall? I'm not bronze. So this is good that you stayed. Oh my god, he missed the E. Santa Brown.
I want to dive Zaya, but I think that she respects us, so I just zone.
Okay, Udyr show top lane. Let's see what we're gonna do here. So you see how I made the difference between yes, this is a good grid, and no, this is not a good grid. A good grid is when they are low HP, you have the item in base, but you know you can have a high chance to kill them. Look at your mana, look at your HP, look at Nautilus. This is a good decision what you do. But the moment you kill them like this, you need to think about where they are. So Brom, now he died. It takes 30 seconds for him to get the lane. So now it's 642. That's going to be like, how much? So 18 seconds plus 12. So it's like 712. He's in lane. And now the Zaya recalled. So Zaya will most likely also be here. Like
I think I should have back right now, but I wanted to stay to get more gold so I could one-shot my BJ.
Judging that right now you just saw Zaya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's recalled. Now she's in base. If she's in base and you're taking this plate and then you're recalling, that's fine. The problem is if you're taking the plate and the wave and the Zaya is gonna be like there and she can stop your recall, that's
bad tempo.
Yeah, in this case tempo is important because you look at your gold. You have such a good buy here. How much is Bloodthirster? Is it 2150?
I mean, the gold for the BG?
For the whole?
200.
613
I need
and
it.
200. You have it. Wow. You are a very alpha guy here. Okay, so here, judging that she just recalled, you take this. Okay, that's fine. And, oh, you see Zaya there. So she did a recall. Okay, so this wave is not greedy. This wave is not greedy.
I'm not gonna lie, actually, I didn't see on the buff. I
know,
wasn't paying attention.
I see you're very bad at understanding when to go. We need to go for more plates. So we are very bad at understanding when to get one more plate or one more wave. This is what I call tempo recall. Because now, okay, so she got stopped and now she recalled. Oh, she actually is. Oh, wait. Did she get stopped or did she just. Oh, no, she didn't recall at all.
No, she didn't recall. She just stayed in chair to turret. So we couldn't dive her.
Okay, so you take this wave. She's into the tower. Brom should be ready. Like, Brom is there. So what should you do right now?
Just base.
Yeah, just run. Just run. This auto attack, only
waste of time.
Only an emerald or a diamond, low diamond would do it. Why? It's because, yes, I understand you overextended when you had the high chance to kill Brom. But you don't have a high chance to kill Brom this time. Look at your HP, look at your mana, and I mean, I don't even need to talk about the gold. So, what you did before was a smart overextension, and I appreciate that. In this case, this is a bad overextension. We saw how to make a difference. So here, just run and recall, not in the first brush, because now they can just stop you in the second brush. Here, and move your camera to them. That's good. And here, ping, danger, danger, you don't want to follow this.
Yeah, I shouldn't follow.
Because this is a bad overextension. Last time, it was a good overextension. This time, look at your goal. You should not follow. So here, I kind of want to say that you killed Nautilus, because if you just tell him to not go in, he doesn't die there. I mean, it's very, very hard to improve on Draven, I feel like, because sometimes you'll go in, you'll win these trades, because look at your damage here. Like, you're doing good damage. There are cases where you're winning this fight, and then you're gonna be like, oh, it was so good call. But it wasn't. It wasn't a good call. You should have recalled. Look at this. That's why I hate Draven. Even with bad fundamentals, you can win. And here you just almost die. Yeah, but look, like it's so funny. Like you played, I would say you played better than them, right? 30 farm against 60 farm, and we're flashing out. They're getting 2v2'd. If I'm Cyan jungle this game and I press tab, I'm like, what the fuck? My 6-0 Draven is losing 2v2 against the 1-4 Brom. What is happening, boys? It's weird, right? This is why.
Yes.
This is why. And now we're like, oh, I'm gonna recall for BT. Yeah. Okay, Nautilus is a good guy. He freezes. Let's see the ulti. Wait. Didn't you recast? Let's see. How fast were you? Boom. Boom. I've seen better.
It was slow.
It was pretty slow. Should you freeze here? This is a freeze. Why am I saying that this is a freeze? What makes me say that?
Oh, enemy wave is bigger than mine.
True.
8, 11, wait. I have 5 ally minions and 8 enemy minions.
Okay. So, in this case, you can keep it here, right? Because your minions are gonna die, they will lose XP. But judging of the death timer of Kai'Sa, you should push the wave. Why am I saying?
I want to push the wave because I want to take plates. I have BG, I can harass them under the turret.
Exactly.
I'm so strong right now,
so strong.
Like,
yes,
freezing is just useless.
Yeah, freezing is just gonna make Zaya more behind, which she's already behind. You need something to make you strong. So you should push hard and try to get the plates. Or just move this wave into the neutral wave. And now, you slow push this one. You slow push the next one. And on the next one, when you have stacked 2 waves, you crash it into the tower. But why am I saying now, Navy, that you should slow push 2 waves and crash a bigger wave into the tower instead of push? Why not just push now and wait 2 waves? Why more waves?
To be able to harass them longer.
Yes, yes. Because with one wave, the Braum is gonna put the E, and maybe some Xayah wave clear is gonna come in very clutch. But with 2 waves, you have more time to harass. If you want, you can go for a word, and you have more time to go for a word. You can go for a deeper word. But yeah, you can get more plays with 2 waves. So here I know what you're gonna do, guys. I don't need to watch this play. I watched a lot of players like you. But yeah, that's the point. It's not bad to do 1 wave, but it's just a lot more optimal to do 2 or 3 waves crash. Much more optimal. Here, if you had 2 waves, you would also be able to fight this a lot easier.
Yeah, from now on, things get messy.
Oh, shit.
That's why I hate Brom.
Yeah, everyone hates Braum when they play Draven. Don't worry. Nice, this is a faster W. Kicking back. Okay. Okay, better mechanically this time. And unfortunately, you run out. Yeah, shit, man. And remember, it all started with that mistake when you had to flash out. You had to cleanse. Remember how you wasted your sums. If you have sums here, you 100% win with flash. You just completely win. You flash the Braum ult, you just kill them all here. It all started because of the tempo recall.
Yes.
We didn't recall properly. We didn't see, Xayah tempo. We need to see the dead timer, the tempo when is Braum coming back to the lane. Can I get one more wave? Can I get one more plate? Or can I just get the wave and run? Or should I get the plate and run? Or maybe I should just run and not get any. It's really important to think like that. And here, again, same mistake here. Just slow push. No reason to fast push. Because if you fast push, you won't be able to think about it. You crash these 3 minions into the tower. You don't really get much.
I mean, there is 1 wave coming.
There is 1 wave coming as well. But if you just slow push this one, you wait that wave, and then you wait the next wave as well, and you make a bigger wave, you have a massive wave crashing into the tower. Instead of crashing just like this. Because imagine if you had 1 more wave here. You would get a tower for sure. Now you don't get a tower. Look. Oh, and you die again. But wait, what? Oh, you saw him actually here. Yeah, you saw him on the minimap. Look. He actually comes from the tree bush. Look at him.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, so it's a bit of
When I'm fed like this, I'm like, I feel I'm
vision.
invisible, and I don't watch at minimum. I'm like, there is no way jungle will gank me.
Yeah. Yeah, you can 2v3. You just have to not be this forward. Like here, if you realize and you just run, and they go on Nautilus, you win for sure. But look at your positioning right now. They can just jump on you. The camera control is definitely a bit iffy. So you play locked, or do you press spacebar? How do you?
I press lock and I unlock when it's needed. So in team fight, mostly.
Let's see. So yeah, that was the story of this game. Wow, we have lots of things. I'm so glad that you purchased 10 hours, because we have so many things to work. So we saw mechanics on Draven, which
I think this would be a good YouTube video.
And
maybe.
Then we have, oh yeah, definitely. We also have, we have a lot of things. We have aggressivity, like knowing the limits. But then we also have plates. When do we take plates? Let's pay attention to the death timers of people. Then we have camera control. Yeah, I guess from this way it's gonna go downhill. But yeah, same thing. Slow push, slow push, slow push, slow push. No reason to fast push. Because if you have a bigger wave, it's harder for them to do this. Because you have a bigger wave here. And they just flash on you. Yeah, it's a bit hard to play now. Shit. Yeah. Not much you can really do right here, other than respecting. Like here, I would stay here and I would not play so aggressive. If I don't know where is the jungle, I wouldn't really play too aggressive. Because it's hard to 2v3 right now. Because they have Braum. If you have flash as well, you can 2v3, but in this case, I wouldn't risk it. Not worth to flash for that guy. That guy is useless. He has 70 farm, 4 kills. You have 100 farm. Here, just ult. You don't kill him, that's fine. Don't flash. Because remember every time you die, every single
Yes.
time you're right. If you had flash here, if you had flash, you just flash here behind the Nautilus and he can peel you. There is a small chance you do something. There is a small chance you do something. Here, 100% you triple kill. You flash that here, or even that here, you get the triple. For sure. Look at this. So close. Yeah, it shouldn't be close. So usage of flash is very important. Like flashing on Xayah for what? She's like 4 kills, 50 farm. She's useless. She's out of the game anyways. Whether you kill her or not. You take the tower, you take mid, you go mid, and you play from there. I'm surprised you didn't die as well. So let's see. 1.4k gold. Please push.
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.